Hey guys, this is All Stream That, back with another episode of MLB The Show 19, Road to the Show with our second baseman. And today we are going to be playing the two worst teams in our division. And that is the Seattle Mariners. We have 3 games at T-Mobile Field. And then we will be going to Arlington, Texas to play the Texas Rangers. So let's go ahead and get into today's games. And we are going to be doing the hand-eye coordination drill. And that looks like it will only raise our contact versus right. Our contact versus left will raise within the 71st point. And we want to hit these in the red. We can hit them in the blue, but the red is better. And here we go. Whoop. That one was okay. We missed. There we go. Let's get as many of these as we can. There's our bronze. Should be hitting our silver soon. There's our silver. There we go. We have our gold. There we go. We did it. And contact versus right is the only one that goes up. And it's one below our current cap. And our hitting coach. Your season batting numbers show room for improvement. Let's focus on making good at bats. 1 pitch at a time and getting contact when you do swing. Double performance gain for contact and plate vision. And here we are at T-Mobile Park for our first game against the Seattle Mariners. And it is 0-0. The top of the second, we are leading off. And that is a foul into the crowd. And another foul. So it's 0-2. And that's a strikeout. Out number 1. And here is Jonathan VR. Bottom of the third, nobody on, nobody out. Still tied. And there's out number 1. And we're hitting .261 for the season. It's not great. But this early in the season, it's not impossible to bring that over 300.
Hey, see it up, drive the other way. Let's go, big dog.
There's 2 outs. And that was definitely a ball. And that is out number 3. And we are up by 3 now, so the timeouts don't matter. And that could have been called a ball had we not swung. That was definitely a strike. He's pitching up so far this at bat. He's been pitching a little bit down in the 2 previous at bats. Now it's 1-2. There's 2 outs and a runner on second. And it's a 2-2 count. Three and 2. The count is full. So I'm okay with that. As long as I can work the count full, I'm fine. And we strike out on a slow curve. And here is Gene Segura. There is 1 out and a runner on first. And we'll bounce that over to first for the double play. And it's Ryan Healy. That's an easy out. Here is Colin Moran. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. And we're up by 4. There we go. That was the right throw. I would not have caught him at second. All right. And that's a foul. Ball 1. Count is 1-1. 2 outs and a runner on first, and he's safe on the throw back. And it's 1-2.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Still 1-2 on a foul.
Here we go.
And we strike out on a high fastball. And here is Jonathan VR. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of inning number 7. And an easy out. And we have won. And here's our second game in Seattle. And let's see here. Let's drive a run in. There's a runner on third with nobody out. We can call our timeouts. Get a pitch up and in. Here we go.
Oh, let it fly.
That was not in, that wasn't up. It was in, but it wasn't up.
All right, come on now. What time? Let's fly. Have a rip up there right now, huh?
Okay.
Right there, attaboy.
1-1.
Here we go.
1-2 as we foul off a cutter.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
And still 1-2 as we foul off a changeup. And that's another foul.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly. All right, come on now. One time. Get a piece.
2-2. So we're going to make him throw 20 pitches at least in the first inning. There we go. If we can't get ahead in that first inning, we can always ruin his pitch count. Okay, we're just fouling everything off right now. That's 8 pitches to me. Okay, I strike out. And we are down by 8 in the top of the 4th with 1 out and nobody on.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Okay, so apparently for the Mariners, up and in means down and in.
1-1. Hey, you're pinned. You're pinned.
Okay, let's see what they're doing here. That would have been a strike either way.
Hey, like a kid up there, huh?
2-2.
2-2. Let it fly right here.
Full count. So you worked it full. He's thrown nothing but fastballs. And that's an out. And we are still down by 8 in the top of inning number 6 with 2 outs.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Okay, well, he keeps throwing them down. Now here's D. Gordon.
Now batting, center fielder, D.
Okay, they get the runner on first. And here is Mookie Betts, and
Up next for Seattle,
looks like they scored. There's 2 outs.
Mookie.
And this will be out number 3. And we're down by 8 in the top of the 8th.
Betty.
Runner on first and nobody out. And it's a new pitcher for me. He's probably going to be throwing a fastball. And he did. And he threw it inside. It would have been a ball had I not swung. There we go. Put that right under the third baseman's glove. And here is Justin Upton.
The left fielder,
Runners on first and second with nobody out. And he's going to strike out. And here's Greg Bird.
Now batting, the first baseman, Greg Bird.
And that's a home run. That is his 9th. 354 feet, 102.5 miles per hour for the exit velocity. And that barely cleared the wall. And we're down by 4 now. Top of the 9th with 1 out and nobody on.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And a 1-hopper to the second baseman, and that is out number 2. And we've lost. And here's our 3rd game against the Seattle Mariners. 2 outs and a runner on first. And it is scoreless.
Come on, big guy. See it? Grab it right here.
Ooh. And that's a hit. So we hit him. Okay, I guess he's fine. All right.
That is fifth. The left fielder, number 8,
Come on, big guy. Hey,
Justin
now.
Upton.
And Upton will strike out to end the inning. And here is Mitch Henniger. Bottom of the 3rd, nobody on and 2 outs. So we are down by 2. And there's the 3rd out.
The batter, number 99, second baseman.
And there we go. Top of inning number 4. 1 out, nobody on. Okay, that was up and in. So that was finally where it was supposed to be. Wow.
0-2.
Let's pitch 2 of them right up there. There we go. 1 and 2. And that's a strikeout. And we get another shot.
Now batting, the second
Hey,
baseman,
let her rip one time.
Betty Beaver.
We are still down by 2.
Here, Hunt, drive it up there.
Top of inning number 6 with 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Yeah, and that was early. As he finally throws something other than a 4-seam.
1 ball, 1
And it's 1 and 1.
strike.
1 and 2 as we swing low.
1-2.
And we strike out. And here's Mitch Henniger.
Next for Seattle.
He's got a 2-2 count, runner on first with 2 outs. And that is a single. And it is the top of the ninth with 1 out. And we are still down by 2 with nobody on. Okay, so we can't get those fastballs at all if they're even a little bit out of the zone.
0-2. Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
And that's another strikeout. And we've lost. And we are going to interact with the starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers, Shelby Miller. And he will become a rival, and we already have a 1/3 rivalry for the team. And he sends us a text ahead of the game acknowledging our recent series loss. We lost our last series, but that's just a momentary setback. We'll be back on form today. And he says even if we're on form, don't plan on getting a win. And here we are in Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas, to play the Texas Rangers. And this is the first game. So this should be a strike up and in. And it was, and we swung early because it was a changeup. And that one was late. So it is 0-2. And a contact swing sends the ball up in the air, and the second baseman will grab that for the first out. And here's our second opportunity. And we are down by 1 with 2 outs, nobody on, bottom or top of the 4th. And that one was late. That was. And the count is 1-1. And it should be 2-1. Instead, it is 1-2. Swing on time for a hit. I probably won't be swinging on time, but I am going to try to get a hit. And that will not do it. And we are still down by 2. Nobody out, nobody on. And we're going to grab that. He can move out of our way. And it's Nomar Mazara. 2 outs, bottom of inning number 6. And there's out number 3. And we get a third shot here. 2 outs, nobody on, top of inning number 7. Down by 2. And that is going to be a pop-up. The first baseman will catch that in foul territory for the out. And we've lost. And here's our second game against Texas. We are 4 for 22 in our last 5 games. And we are up by 1 right now. And that was a good strike. I thought for sure that was going to break out of the zone. Like that one. So it is now 0-2 when it should be 1-1. And it's a ground ball. And an out. Here is Greg Allen. Bottom of the first, 1 out, nobody on. And this should be out number 2. And here is Elvis Andrews. And it is tied at 1, 2 outs, and a runner on third. And there's out number 3. And we are up by 1 now in the top of the third. Runner on second and 1 out. And we couldn't catch up with that cutter. It's an 0-2 count after swinging at that changeup that was low and inside. And we're going to pop up to the second baseman for out number 2. And here's Greg Allen, 1 out and a runner on second. That was almost an error. And here's Terrell Rodriguez. And we are now down by 1. And there's out number 2. And we're down by 1. There's 2 outs. And a runner on third. So a hit would be nice here.
One pitch only here. Here we go.
A home run would be better. Okay. We are up by 1. That's our 11th home run of the year. 409 feet. 108.1 miles per hour for the exit velocity. And let's see how high up that hit on the pole. Wow. Okay, not bad. And we're still up by 1. And there is out number 2. And here is Terrell Rodriguez. We are now down by 1. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. And this will be out number 3. As we bounce it over to first. So we are still down by 1. Top of inning number 7, 2 outs, and a runner on second.
There you go, see it up, let it fly.
Home, big dog, right time.
And that is going to drop, maybe? That will not drop. He catches it. He just lays out and goes right in the glove. Good play. And we have lost. And here's our third game in Texas, and we are up by 1 right now. 1 out, and a runner on first in the top of the first.
No, he's in there.
And he tries to pick off, and it doesn't work. And I don't know why I'm calling timeouts. It doesn't matter. Because we are not tied or behind.
Hey, need you right here one time.
Okay, still 1 out. 0-1 after swinging at that high fastball. And that is a pop-up to the first baseman, and he's going to catch that for out number 1. Why is he wearing a face mask? And we're still up by 1. And that's a hit. And the first baseman is wearing a face mask. I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, I can... I can kind of see it, just because they do play on the corner, but it's...
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
You know, it's like in softball, where the pitchers wear the face guards, but I have never seen that in the game.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman.
Hey, you guys know one better. Let's go. Hey, have a rip like you can.
And that is strike 3.
The batter, number 99, second baseman.
Driving a run without recording an out. The bases are loaded.
Hey, don't be afraid. Let it fly one time. Hey, see?
Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Rip it.
We can't get an out. Basically, we just have to, we have to get the run in. We have to. There's ball 1. The count is 1-1.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly. Get out.
And there we go. Challenge completed. Batting clutch and contact are up. And here is Justin Upton. 2 outs, bases loaded. We're up by 3. And he's going to fly out. And here is Johnny Kramer, the first baseman that was wearing a face mask.
The first baseman, Johnny Kramer.
And there we go. Easy out. So, I don't know if Johnny Kramer is originally a catcher, because that could be a glitch. It could be that he is a catcher and they have him playing first as a secondary position.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
That I could see it being a glitch. And that's a fair ball. We're going to go for 2. And we're going to get 2.
No, he's in there.
And that is our 16th double on the year. I'll bet if that would have hit him in the chest as he was diving, that probably would have hurt. So he's probably lucky that it didn't hit him. And here's Greg Bird. 2 outs. We are on second base.
Greg Bird.
And we got caught. And here is Elvis Andrews.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
This will... Oh! Okay, that was forced. Sometimes you just have to make an error.
The batter, number 99, second baseman, Betty.
Okay, let's just drive in a run. It doesn't matter how we do it. There's a runner on second.
No ball, 1 strike.
It is the top of the 9th. There is 1 out. And we're going to fly out to the shortstop. And we're also going to win the game. And here we are again playing in Texas.
Batting 4, the second baseman.
And it is the top of the 1st, a runner on second base, and 2 outs. And no score. And that was early. The count is 0-1. And the count is 0-2 as we swing on a slider a little early.
Pitch and drive it. Let it fly. Let's go right here.
And that's a strikeout, and that will be out number 3. And here is Rugned Odor, bottom of the 1st, nobody out. There's already 3 runs scored with the runner on first. And we only get 1 out on that. And here is Akinori Inaba.
Now batting, left fielder, Akinori Inaba.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that's a single. And here is Nomar Mazara. Bases loaded with nobody out. There's 1 and 2. And a runner does score. And here we are, top of the 4th, nobody on, 1 out. And we are down by 4.
Okay, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
And a good catch by the right fielder. And there's a runner on second in the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs. And we'll bounce that over to first for out number 3. And we're now down by 1. Bottom of the 5th, nobody on, nobody out. And there's out number 1. And it's the top of the 6th. Nobody on, nobody out. Down by 1. And that's going to drop. And they call that an error, so that is not a hit. That did almost look like it hit the ground first.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
There we go. I'm still on second.
The first baseman, number 34, Greg Bird.
And that's going to be a pop-up. The first baseman will come over and catch it for out number 2. And here is Matt Davidson, my last chance of getting in this inning.
Matt Davidson.
And he strikes out. And top of the 8th, 2 outs, nobody on. We're still down by 1. And that's a foul. And that's strike 2. And that is going to drop for a single. And here is Justin Upton with 2 outs.
Fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Oh, come on, really? I saw him twitch.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go. Steal!
Okay, that was out number 3. And it's Nomar Mazara to lead off the bottom of the 8th. And it looks like the first baseman's going to grab everything himself. And he is. And we have lost. And we go 2-5 on this road trip. We won a game against Seattle and we won a game against Texas. And we lost all the rest. And that puts us at 32-32 for the year. We have a .259 average, 11 home runs, 32 RBIs, on-base percentage of .280, and a .464 slugging percentage. And our 32-32 record puts us 12.5 games behind the Oakland Athletics, and we are still second place in the American League West. And in the next episode, we're going to come home to play 3 games against Boston, 2 games against the Pittsburgh Pirates, and 3 games against the Baltimore Orioles. And that's going to end today's episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is Allstream. Hit that like and subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications.